everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to show you guys a really delicious dessert recipe, and that's for peanut butter fudge brownies. Now, before I get into the mixing process and the baking process, I want to show you guys all of the ingredients that we're going to be using today. I have some all-purpose flour, some eggs, some unsweetened cocoa powder, some granulated sugar, some unsalted butter, some chocolate chips, some plain yogurt, peanut butter, baking soda, and salt. Now, the yogurt here, this is going to make my brownies nice and moist inside. I also wanted to mention that I have a 9 by 9 inch pan here that I've lined with parchment paper, and then I greased it just a little bit so this way my brownies won't stick. Now that I've gone over my ingredients, let's go into the mixing process. Okay everyone, now that we've gone over the ingredients, what I want to do is I want to start my mixing process. So into my flour, I'm going to add in my salt and my baking soda. Just want to add that in there, and you want to give it just a quick stir just to get it all combined. Now once you've done that, you want to take your butter and you want to get it inside of your mixer, and we're going to whip this butter with our sugar. I'm going to add in all of your sugar. And now just going to close the mixer, and I'm going to allow this to whip for about 1 to 2 minutes, just until you see that it starts to get fluffy. Okay everyone, I was mixing the butter and the sugar in here for about 2 minutes. Just wanted to show you the butter's nice and light and fluffy in there now. And I also wanted to mention that I had the butter softened and it came up to room temperature. You really want that so it can combine properly with the other ingredients. So now I'm going to take my 2 eggs and I want to add in to my mixer, and then you want to stir that just to combine. Now I'm not mixing my eggs too much because with brownies, you want brownies to be really nice and dense, and if you combine too much air into these eggs, then your brownie is going to be really fluffy, and that's not what we really want in this case. So you just want to make sure that's combined when you scrape it. At this point, I also want to add in my yogurt. You want to give that a scrape, and then you want to combine that also. So now that all my wet ingredients are combined, what I want to do at this point is I want to add in my flour. Remember, we mixed our baking soda and our salt into here. So I want to add my flour at one time. Just want to get it all in there. And I made sure to scrape down the sides before. And then you want to combine this. Now you do not want to mix this or else your brownies are going to get tough. So just give this a quick mix just until all of the ingredients are combined. So I have all of my ingredients combined. I want to take off my attachment. You just want to give this a scrape down. Now, we're going to be dividing this batter into 2 sets, so this way we can get the chocolate part of the brownie and then the peanut butter part of the brownie. So now that I've scraped that down, I'm just going to scrape down the edges just to get any flour that's stuck to the sides off. You really don't want flour to be in one place and butter to be in one place and the eggs to be in one place. So you just want to mix it with your spatula and get the areas that your mixer probably didn't. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the bowl that I had my flour in, or you can get another bowl. It really doesn't matter. And I want to take half of my mixture out. You really just want to average it here. So I have about half of my mixture in here and half in there. So what I want to do for this part of the mixture is I want to take all of my peanut butter and I want to get it in here and I'm going to stir it in. And you want your peanut butter to be softened also, because peanut butter is really hard to mix when it's cold. So you just want to stir that in. You want to get the peanut butter all the way combined inside of this batter. Now the reason that we're doing this, rather than just adding the peanut butter on top and swirling it in, is so that the peanut butter really gets throughout the whole brownie. You want a bite of peanut butter with every bite that you take. So I have that mixed up there. And then into my other half of batter, I want to add in all of my cocoa powder. And you want to add in all of your chocolate chips. The chocolate chips really do give this dessert a nice decadence. If you wanted to omit the chocolate chips, you could. All they really do is add another depth of richness to the dish. So I'm mixing that through. I want to mix it until all of the dryness of the cocoa powder is gone. And until you do not see any more white streaks. So I've gotten this combined. So I have my chocolate mixture done and I have my peanut butter mixture done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to layer it in the pan. So I want to show you guys how that. So I have my two batters mixed. I have my chocolate set and my peanut butter set right here. So what you want to do is you want to start layering it into your pan, and you want nice swirls of peanut butter all throughout your brownies. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take little dollops of the chocolate and I'm going to put it throughout the pan. And you could just put them randomly. There's no rhyme or rhythm to this. You just want to get it in separate places so this way you can add in your peanut butter mixture after this. So I'm getting the last of it in my... I'm going to scrape all of this down so you don't waste any of your batter. So now that I've gotten them in separate places, what I want to do is I want to take my peanut butter mixture and I want to fill it in. I'm going to fill in all of the spots that do not have this peanut butter. And you can see that this batter makes just enough to fill the whole pan. So now we're going to get on to swirling our whole mix. What you want to do is you just want to spread it out. You want to do this with your spatula. You're going to have nice pieces of peanut butter throughout and pieces of chocolate throughout. And you want to evenly distribute it throughout the pan. It may look a little ugly or messy now, but once you bake it, there's going to be these nice beautiful swirls of peanut butter throughout the brownie. What you want to do is you want to scrape this off. You use your fingers, and then you just want to give it a little bit of a press down here. And it's alright if the top isn't even. Once it gets in the oven, it'll all level out. So at this point, I'm going to stick this into an oven that's been preheated to 350 degrees. Okay everyone, I pulled my brownies out of the oven and they took exactly 20 minutes. Now mine took 20 minutes because I used the size pan that I did. If you guys were using a bigger pan or a smaller pan, the cooking time will definitely vary. So the way that I knew that it was done is I stuck a toothpick in the middle and the toothpick came out clean, so that's how you know it's done. If the toothpick is still dirty or has batter on it, then you know it's not done and needs to bake longer. So after I pulled it out of the oven, I let it cool for 30 minutes inside of the pan, and then I just pulled it out because it has the parchment paper. And now I'm just going to slice them up to show you guys what they look like. You're going to get 16 equal squares out of this brownie mix. You're going to see they cut very nicely and they don't crumble, unlike some type of brownies that people make. And I'm cutting them into equal 16 squares. They cut very easily. You can see I'm cutting nice and fast with these. So now I'm going to take out a slice. And I just want to show you guys. Look at the middle of these brownies. You can see all the chocolate chips inside. They're nice and gooey still. I'm going to break it open and show you guys. This brownie is not crumbly at all. It's nice and fudgy inside. And you can see the texture is nice and soft. Just like a regular brownie should be. Nice and fudgy. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed cooking with me today. Please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and comment down below on what you guys would like me to make next. I really do hope you guys enjoyed this dessert. Please give it a try and let me know how it turns out. Thanks for watching, everyone.